not gonna sit here and just take the slander. What is this? Welcome everybody. We're still chilling. Hey Abby, hopefully you're having a good Wednesday as well. I'm cold. I'm very, very cold. So I'm just sitting here warming myself. It's not slander if it's true. I wonder if they have like hand enhancing pills to grow a larger hand. Curse these genetics, man. What? People keep saying my hands are small. Blame your hand size on the cold. That works. The cold shrinks everything, right? My hands are just shriveling because it's cold outside. Easy. It's morphin' time. Hey. Happy Wednesday. Oh, how long has it been since I streamed on a Wednesday? At least 2 weeks. I like vanished last week. That you know, life happens. It's okay. I'm back today. And hopefully I'll be back on Friday. Who knows? Depending on my schedule. Well, welcome everybody. Hey Featherhead, hey Kyle, hey Abby. Welcome Billy. Oh, Twitch representation, let's go. Does the cold also make you under 6 feet? Excuse me. Wait, hold on. Wait. I still take issue with the fact that someone said if you are under 6 feet, you are short. 6 feet cannot be the bar. Do you know what the average human height is? It's not 6 feet. It is not 6 feet. Are you kidding me? I'm not short. I'm not short. I refuse to believe that I'm short. Anyways, we're gonna be playing Ghostwire Tokyo today. I know nothing about this game other than one, it's really pretty to look at. Two, there's like yokai and spirits and spooky stuff. And three, it's Japanese inspired, and that's about it. 5'8" is average. Is 5'8" actually average? Maybe in Europe. Abby says, hey LB, can't stay for long. Just thought I'd stop by and say hi real quick. Hope you're having a good rest of your stream. Alright, sounds good. Well, thanks for popping in, Abby. I appreciate you hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your week. 5'12" and under gang say losing. Excuse me. 5'12". That's wild. What if we just like, instead of saying like 6 foot, we're just like 50 inches or whatever it is. Wait, it's I can't math. Okay, 12. Like, what is that? 68. I don't know. Okay, it's been a long day. 5'8" seems kind of short. Under 424. You just make it sound ridiculous. It's like, you know how people, when they're like, oh, how old is your baby? Oh, my baby is like 78 months. 78 months? Start using years. Start using years. Like, why do people do that? Welcome, Mares. Good to see you. Happy Wednesday. Are we comparing heights? We're just talking about how apparently 5'8" is the average height of a person. 165 centimeters? Hold on. I don't know. I don't know metric. 165 to inches. Feet and inches. In feet. 72 inches is more sane than 5'12". That's true. That's true. 165 is 5'4". I feel like 5'4". Is that below average? Feather says I'm bigger than average finally. We stay winning. We stay winning. Yeah, 5'8". I don't believe 5'8" is average height. 5'8" sounds a little too tall. You're also like eliminating half the population. Anyways, centimeters is way more comfortable. I wish I had like the relative reference to like use metric system. I don't know, because like it just makes sense. I don't know why in the States we're using empirical. Is that what it's called? Is it like where's the scientific? Does it help anybody? Like I really don't know. Like everything is base 10 in the metric system. You got what? Grams, kilograms. You got everything. And here we got pounds, ounces. Like what? Who gallons, pints, liter? You know what I mean? Gallons versus liters. It's all over the place. It just makes no sense. Kyle says I met someone who was 5'2" and I didn't realize how short she would be. If I saw 157 centimeters, then I would 100% know that she was short. Oh, wait, 5'2". I honestly, my like point of reference is that like in most like what are they called, like public pools, like the deep end is 5 feet, right? Or is it 5? Is the deep end 5 feet? I think the deep end is 5 feet or something to that effect. Imperial on top. Excuse me, it is not. It is. I feel like empirical measurements are like inferior in every single way. Imperial is the foundation, and I have thousands invested in the ancient foot. That's fair. I feel like wasn't there some sort of like legislation that attempted to change our measurement system to metric at some point, and it was wildly unpopular. Deep end is at least 2 meters. You guys are talking in too many numbers. My brain hurts. My niece, when she was born, the doctor told my sister that she's tall, like 30 centimeters. That's tall. I have no point of reference. I think that was that was Canada. Wait, is Canada not on metric system? I thought the U.S. was the only place that was empirical. Anyways, guys, I'm gonna need your help. I'm gonna need your help. You know what this is? This is today's connections. If you guys don't remember, when we play this game, we have to choose 4 of these that are related thematically. All right? If you know the answer, don't tell me. But we're gonna walk through this together. That way I can have bragging rights with my friends. I'll be like, oh, I got it on the first trial. First try, no help whatsoever. If that happened here, we'd probably pay somebody to convert it back to inches. Honestly, yeah. All right, here we go. We got tough. It's gotta be these. Tough, dough, cough, and rough. Wait, no, it's not. We got, I thought it was O-U-G-H, but there's a bunch of them. Enough? Wait, this is, oh no, okay, so that clearly isn't the case. The rhyme? I don't think they rhyme. We got green and blue. Are there any other colors? That's not it. Tough. Coarse? What the heck is an uncle doing in here? The sound. Cough. Tough. Dough. They don't sound the same at all. Tough, rough. Enough. Nothing else sounds like uff. Uncle is there for the emotional support. Oh, thank you, Uncle. What the heck? All right, hold on. Stop. Stop has got to be something, right? You'd save hundreds of thousands in building areas just by staying Imperial. That's true. Yeah, I guess we gotta leave things as a status quo. We can't disrupt it. Bunker. Wait, why is this so hard? Wait, hold on. Wait, I actually don't have any clue. Coarse, rough. Is this a texture maybe? Tough? What is body? What is bow? Risque? Wait, this is Vogue? I don't even know what that means. Wait, am I just dumb? LB getting defeated by a puzzle yet again. I don't know what a fairway is. Like, I don't have like the knowledge to complete this quest. Risque, Body. Is body the same thing as gaudy? I can't remember how this game works. There are essentially like groups of 4. So there are groups of 4 words that are connected to each other in some way, and we have to find that connection. How rhymes with how. Oh, bow. Cow. Bow. Oh, is that like a Christmas thing? I actually have no connections. Dough. Tough. Dough. I don't get course. Okay, I think course and tough are the same. Fairway is a striped grass course. Oh, like a green? Like the green in golf? Fairway? Now I don't know what else. I guess there's nothing else golf related, right? Off. I'm gonna fail this. Wait, let's hit the shuffle. Bunker is golf? Wait, is it really? Bunker, fairway, green. That means there's one more thing. Let's do uncle. Yeah, uncle is like my favorite golf course, sure. Rough? Wait, rough is also golf? Oh my god, you guys are geniuses. What? Wait, what is a rough? What is... Alright. Technically, it should make all these other ones easier, right? Because there's one less connection to make. So what's blue? What the heck is uncle doing here? I don't understand the uncle. Rough is a taller grass? I see. Why is English hard? English is just like that. Everything has too many meanings. Hey white tees, how's it going? Not the typo. Oh, for English? Mercy. Stop. I think mercy and stop are connected, right? Enough? Right? It's like, we gotta stop it. Is there any other word for stop? Uncle does not mean stop, does it? I think bow? Bow is like you bow a boat or something? Is that what it's called? Risque? Hey Chucklehead, how's it going? Uncle means I surrender? Oh, wait, you're right. Uncle. What is bow? Yeah, crying uncle. Wait, that's a good one. That's smart. Maybe this is it. Oh my god, you guys are geniuses. What the heck? I would not have gotten the uncle part. The uncle part confuses the heck out of me. It just felt so out of place. I feel like I got gaslit every time I play these games. Yeah, these games like really test my knowledge of the world. It's tough out there for people who aren't good at puzzles like me. Alright, so we only have 2 more categories. They're only gonna get harder. So wait, Kyle says risque and body mean the same thing. Okay. Wait. Risque and body, isn't that like revealing or like... Mercy, that's enough. Stop, uncle. That's valid. It's gotta be these, right? What connects blue, risque, body, and course? That doesn't make sense. Hold on, that's not right. Maybe... Should I just... I'm gonna guess this. Just because they all end in O-U-G-H. Words that don't rhyme. Oh, words that don't rhyme? That's horrible. That's so... What the heck? Wait, then what the heck is course, risque, body, and... What's blue? Huh? The fact that they put in blue and green is so confusing. I got that one on accident. The purple connection. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Indecent. How is blue indecent? Hold on, I gotta post this in my friend's group chat. Oh, look, I got it on the first try. Dang, that was hard. I'm gonna be honest, that was really hard. Don't tell them to use chat to cheat. Oh, I would never cheat. No, I would never cheat. I would never. I've never cheated in my life. All right, so we got the connections, and that's what matters. Well, that's all for the day. Thank you for participating and helping me accomplish one of my greatest goals. I'll see you next time. I can't believe I'm muted. Stream didn't end. It did not end. Thank you. I was gonna say, no, I'm not ending stream. We're playing Ghostwire Tokyo today. But I was gonna say, yesterday was a very important day. Yesterday, I went to the DMV and I took my motorcycles test. I went in there with a mission. I wanted to leave with my motorcycle endorsement because I have a permit, but it only lasts a year. I want to permanently be able to ride a motorcycle whenever I want. So I went in and I took the test. And honestly, like, it was kind of chilly. I mean, it's December, but like, I don't think I should have gotten my motorcycle license. They gave it to me, but I don't think I should have gotten it. I'm gonna be honest. So like, the guys, they take me out back and they're like, all right, you're gonna start on this line and we're gonna have you weave in between all these cones. And I was like, okay, I can do that, right? But the first time I did it, I failed. I missed a couple cones because one, I like didn't understand what they were asking me to do, because the guy who was proctoring my like motorcycles exam, it was very clear that English was not his first language. So like I had trouble understanding the directions they were giving me. And I think because of that, they let me retry a couple times. Like this was like part one, weave through the cones. I didn't do it twice because I kept misinterpreting what they wanted me to do. But yeah, I passed. I got my license. But I will tell you, when I was taking my motorcycle license exam, like I was like doing the weave that they were asking me to. It's like a serpentine weave. Happy Wednesday, Mercenary. It's good to see you. But I was doing the weave, and then out of the corner of my eye, I see a spider crawl up from like where my where like the windshield of my scooter is, and start like spinning a web. I'm like, this is the worst time for you to appear. Like, I do not have time for you. This is a make it or break it. I have to, like, I need to pass this motorcycles test because I don't want to come back. I scheduled this motorcycles license exam like 2.5 months in advance. I was freaking out, but you know what? My license was on the line. I just ignored it, and guess what? I'm not dead. The spider didn't kill me, thank goodness. But I don't know. I have a very irrational fear of spiders, so I'm surprised I made it through the exam without screaming. The spider knew what he was doing. It was a test. What did they say? They say like the Lord sends his strongest or his toughest challenges to his weakest warriors, and I'm the weakest warrior. Wait, no, it's the other way around. It's the Lord sends the toughest challenges to their strongest warriors, but I'm the weakest warrior, so I shouldn't be receiving this challenge. The spider shouldn't have been there, like straight up. Like it was there, like it was psychological torture. Taking this motorcycle's license skill test, knowing that there was a spider like on my bike. The psychological, I feel like the spider was a paid actor by the DMV. They're like, if LV can pass his motorcycle exam with a spider on it, you know he's good. Like, but yeah, so the guy who was administering my motorcycles exam, it was very clear that one, English wasn't his first language, and two, he had never done this before. So he had someone like kind of mentoring him, telling him how to administer my exam. I'm like, I guess this is why they let me retake parts so many times. But there's this one part of the test. It was called like the stop and go, right? And so the way it works is like you're going down in a straight line and there's like a bunch of cones, And at every cone, you're supposed to stop for like a second and then go again. And you stop and then you go again. And like, you're supposed to stop when they say stop. But the first time I went, I just rode by and the guy didn't say stop. So I just drove by and he's like, oh, my mistake. You got to take it again. I'm like, what? Do your job, man. Like, I want to get in and out. It took like an hour to administer this test because I kept having to redo sections because something went wrong on each one. And then like, so he forgot to say stop. So I loop back around and I do it again. And then this time he says stop, but he doesn't say go. So he says stop and I'm stopped in place. And because the bike isn't moving, I start falling over because I had to balance the bike. And then he realizes it too late. So by the time I put my feet down to like stop myself from falling over, he says go, but you're not supposed to put your feet down. So I had to redo that like 3 times. It was, honestly, I was too distracted by the spider to be annoyed. That's the thing. Like I was trying not to get eaten alive. I didn't want the spider to eat my face off. So like, it is what it is, right? But there was this one part, like this was like the last part of the exam. And like, why didn't you unalive the spider? Because I was in the middle of an exam. And like, I'm scared of spiders. So I wasn't wearing gloves because it was a low speed exam. I'm not touching a spider with my bare hands. Absolutely not. It must have been awkward. Yeah, it was definitely awkward because like you could tell he was learning. And so like, as he's administering this test, like, I guess his supervisor or whatever is like telling him, hey, you gotta say stop. You know, like, why can't that guy administer my exam? Why did I get this? Whatever, you know? You had to play with the cards you're dealt. This was the hand I had. Anyways, the last part of the exam, so like, essentially I passed, but every single portion of the exam that they were testing me on, I had to retake multiple times because either I didn't understand what he was saying or he was administering it wrong. But this last one, like he could have died. So the way that it works is they set a cone at the end of like the pathway. And what they want you to do is they want you to drive fast. And then when the proctor raises his hand and says stop, you stop as fast as you can. And you try not to hit the cone. They're just trying to see how fast you can react to the stop signal. And if it's fast enough for you to stop before you hit the cone that they place. But the thing is, they put the cone and right behind the cone is the instructor, right? So like if I don't stop in time, I'm killing a guy. Like not on purpose, but like he's going to get hurt. And so the first time, I don't know why he wasn't more careful, but like they're like, go. I'm like, okay. I speed up to like around 15, 20 miles an hour. And he says stop, but like I couldn't hear him. He says stop, I can see his mouth move, but he doesn't raise his hand. So I just keep going. And then I like slam on the brakes right before like I'm about to hit him. Like I knock over the cone goes flying, and I'm like inches from him, and like I could see the fear in his eyes. And I just look at the supervisor. I'm like, hey, he didn't raise his hand. I didn't get the signal to stop. And so they made me do it again. Like this was like a recurring thing. This motorcycle exam should have taken me like 20 minutes. It took me an hour because I had to keep redoing stuff. So like now I can't tell what, like I honestly, this is the situation. I probably shouldn't have gotten my motorcycle like license that day, and he probably shouldn't have been administering the exam that day. Like everything just went horribly. I feel like they gave me my license as a consolation prize for like putting me through all this effort. They used me as a training dummy for this guy, and I almost killed him. Is this the same instructor standing behind the cone? Yes. Well, the supervisor was not standing behind the cone. He was off to the side. He was being safe. But the guy who was doing it for the first time was the one standing behind the cone. And I almost hit him. And like, because of my amazing reflexes and response time, by some stretch of a miracle, I didn't hit him. But man, I hope that he learns from this experience and doesn't get himself killed. Because this was like it was the most confusing, convoluted exam. Like it should just be straightforward. Ride your bicycle in a straight line, right? And then stop when I say stop. How do you forget to like signal to stop? Like you are putting your life on the line. You're right on the other side of that cone. I don't know. Like I left with a license, but I'll tell you, I wasn't very happy about it. But I'm glad I have it now. I never have to experience that again. We're good. I'm a bona fide, full-fledged motorcycle endorsement holder or whatever. I can ride a motorcycle now. That's essentially it. So you guys know I have a scooter. Now that I have my license, I'm gonna be looking to get like a full-fledged motorcycle pretty soon. There's a lot of changes happening because one, I'm trying to trade in my car, and while I'm trading my car, I want to. So the idea is I want to trade in and downgrade my car. I'm going from my little like Sportster. What are they called? My little like speedy sports car. It's not that speedy, but it corners well. I'm downgrading it to like a family size sedan. I'm just getting, a roadster. That's the one. A British roadster. I think that's what it's called. That's what the classification is. I'm going from a roadster to a family size sedan, and then I'm going from a scooter to a cruiser motorcycle. That's the idea. And hopefully I can orchestrate it so that's all happening at once. And the idea is the motorcycle becomes my daily driver, and then when the weather is really bad or when I need to run an errand, I'll take the family sedan. Funny how the guys who perfected the British Roadster was Mazda. Like honestly, yeah, it's kind of wild. They make the most accessible Roadster. What's the other? The Lotus. The Lotus. I think they also have some pretty good Roadsters, but they're also expensive. Any other like Roadster is pretty pricey. Motorcyclists in my city is unhinged. They slip down the tiniest gap and somehow make it, while me in the passenger side screaming internally. You're getting a moped, right? No, I have a moped now, and I'm trying to get a full-fledged motorcycle. The Lotus Elise? Yeah, that's the one. Wait, they actually use Toyota engines? I didn't know that. Lane splitting is not... I'm pretty sure lane splitting is only legal in California. Like, every other state, there's like some law that either discourages it, where it doesn't like strictly outlaw it, but like you can get penalized for it. Like so, and like where I'm at, if you lane split, it constitutes reckless driving. So that's not something I've ever done. One of the Lotuses uses a tuned Camry engine. Wait, that's actually really funny. Yeah. Honestly, I was looking at trying to get a Camry, but I think I've decided on getting a Mazda 6. I just like staying in the Mazda because I've had a Honda Civic, and it gave me a lot of headache. Like I gave it away. My brother has my old Honda Civic, and so like since I got the Miata, like I just really like what Mazda has done. So I figure it's an easy transition. I'm going from their little sporty car to their family car. They're really low to the ground. Yeah, I like being able to corner pretty high. But yeah, the Miata is kind of too low to the ground. Like when I get in my car, I have to like fall to the floor. Like I have to drop. I had to drop so far just to get into the seat. But yeah, that was my experience yesterday. It was one heck of a trip. Like I took some time off of work to go to the DMV just to sit there for an extra half hour while this instructor tries to figure out how to administer a motorcycle exam. At least you passed? Yeah, I'm glad I passed. I don't have to worry about it again, but let me tell you, between the instructor that doesn't know what they're doing, the spider crawling around on my bike, and like the pressure of it being a test, I was all nerves. Like I was definitely messing up more than I should have. Like all my confidence evaporated when I realized that this guy didn't know what he was doing. Because if the instructor doesn't know what he's doing as he's administering the test, then how do you can't be confident that what you're doing is like necessarily safe. I don't know. I could complain about that all day, but I'm alive. We did it. And I took the test with my scooter, so I didn't have to like shift through gears or anything, which is nice. But anyways, today we were playing Ghostwire Tokyo. I've never played before, and I'm hoping it's good. Reviews are like kind of mixed. On Steam they're positive, but like I've been watching a couple like YouTube reviews, and they've been like some of them are pretty negative. All right, let me add the game. Where is the game? This one. Speaking of golf, if you do get your Switch, I highly recommend Golf Story.